Guys, I'm Brett Hughes. You're listening to the Friday Frothy. What a fantastic show.
Is it on?
It is.
Good evening, everyone. And good evening, Glenn. Feeding your face there, mate. How are you, mate?
Yeah, real good, mate. Just had a couple of bangers there. They're huge, mate.
Going down all right?
I reckon most of the well-hung guys would be happy with them.
Well, Glenny, welcome everyone to the Friday Frothy here on a Friday night. We're coming from Port Arthur in the...
we're in the Corey...
We're in the Palace.
We're in the Corey Ange-mobile.
The Palace,
we are in the Palace.
Have a look at this. We're live streaming from a caravan park. Well, it's not really a caravan park, is it?
It's like paradise.
It's in the bush, and we're sitting over here. How you going now, fella?
We've got the great people there next to us. We're in their van, and it's absolute rip snorter. They've got everything in here. They've got diesel heaters, TVs, showers, and they've got us two clowns in here.
Unbelievable, guys. It's a bit of a different show tonight because we've got nothing prepared because we've gone away for the night. And we're just coming on and saying hello and making sure everyone's okay. And
we have got a little bit.
Looking good, guys. Thanks, Juanita. We do have a little bit. Let's start off the show, Glennie, by Richmond getting beaten again.
Well, I'm wrapped. I mean, sorry, Richmond people. No, absolutely. No, I am sorry. But no, good on the Gold Coast because they've copped a little bit of a bagging, haven't they?
Got beaten by North.
As our sides have.
Got beaten by North.
Got beaten by North. And North are not any pushover, mate. And Richmond, you know, they didn't bring their A game and the Gold Coast ran all over them, mate. So I thought I was pretty happy with it. And I think they were too. And I feel for Stuart Dew. So good on them. They're, they've copped a little bit of stick, but I think I'll stop gibbering now. Back to you.
Don't you eat your sandwich, mate. This is a camping.
Well, here's my makeup artist.
Hello, let's go. This is a camping edition, and we are away, and things are working. We're in the Corey and Ange Palace down here at Port Arthur. If you've never been down here, get down here, guys, because it's sensational, isn't it?
For all the mainlanders and that because there's millions of you watching tonight.
All around the world, millions of
I mean, probably half of America on that because the Sooner boys will be watching. But this is we're at Port Arthur, one of the. Let's talk about that, will we? Where we are?
Yeah, do it.
It's the one of the oldest colonies, settled in Australia.
I've got a pretty old colon.
There'd be a fair chance that me and you would have been convicts, mate.
Well, we would have been. Our family would have been if you had
Corey, though. Could you imagine Corey being a convict on a, on his jet ski when he had one? Or now we didn't bring the boat. We can't catch any fish. We can catch fish, mate.
Well, we can.
You've got to. We're gonna put a line out tomorrow.
We can.
But we're in one of the oldest colonies, mate, in Australia, probably in the world.
Yeah, no.
No, well, I just made that up.
No.
But anyway.
Listen, Glennie, let's start the show like we normally do. Guys, if you're watching the show, you like what we do. As I said, this is very different to what we do because we've got no run sheet. We've got nothing. I haven't even looked at what's happening this week.
No, we're just all excited about Beefy Burgoyne's 400.
We will talk about that in a second.
We're going to talk about that. So,
but guys, if you like what we do, subscribe or don't subscribe because we don't really care, do we?
Not really.
No.
I'm just going to have another sausage.
Let's go out with it, Ali. Out with it! Right, my out with it tonight, guys. Anything that gets on our goat, anything that gets on our bean, and tonight it's you eating while we're live on a camping show. What's going on there, mate? Seriously,
we've got the Great Australian Snag, mate. Bit of sauce, bit of pepper. We got pelly melons.
I can smell the pepper.
We got
pelly melons.
Pelly melons or patty melons running around out there. There's about 100 of them.
All right, here it is. The Olympics. They reckon they're going to go ahead, mate. Still sponsored by Heineken.
Oh.
Not allowed to get a drink.
Not by VB.
What?
No drinking at the Olympics, and it's sponsored by a beer maker in Heineken.
Is that right?
What do you think of that?
Well, I'm not happy with it.
That's redonkulous.
Well, it is, mate. I think it should have been sponsored by St George, Bogue St George, or VB, Victorian Bitter.
If you're out there watching, guys, Bogue St George, thank you very much. Very nice.
Well, if you're really worried about that, VB.
It's always the VB. It's always the VB.
What I would prefer.
Well,
the old
and Corey, what do we got down there, mate? We've got the old
CC.
CC, so Corey and Ange, CC's.
Nah, solid.
Southern. I thought
Southern.
it was because I think I
Got the
drank.
range.
I think I was drinking your Southern before accidentally.
Well,
George.
mate, as we
No.
settle into the palace, we've got a roaring fire going outside.
How's the fire going?
The fire's going sensational. I just wanted to
Peer out
throw
the
in.
window every now and
You
then,
just
make
brought it up. Beef Burgoyne, your mate.
Yeah, we'll just have a
Oh,
bit.
Leah.
Oh, Leah's just fallen out of the camp. But she's just fallen out
There's a
of
step there. There's the step. How good was that?
Leah's just fallen out of
You're
the.
still on your feet. I'm
This is
impressed.
loose.
She's just fallen out of the caravan.
This is loose.
I mean, this is what camping's all
You hurt
about.
yourself, did you?
Your mate, Beef Burgoyne, plays his 400 game.
No,
this
well,
week,
let's
mate.
get serious for a minute. He, as everyone knows, I mean, everyone knows his story. He played at Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
It's fair to say that his first couple of goes at Port Adelaide, they told him he wasn't fit enough. And he's come a long way. From then, he dominated in the middle for Port. He could play anywhere. He's the biggest utility, the biggest swing man of all time, as far as I'm concerned. He done some great things for Port. He said, "We're going to get rid of him because he's done."
Yeah.
Hawthorn took a real chance. Obviously, Alistair Clarkson's connection with him when he was at Port Adelaide.
Yep.
And so, anyway, the boys took a punt on him, got him over to Hawthorn. They thought, well, he might last, half a dozen games, if that.
What was that?
What?
This
Geez.
is
going
before he
way
won.
back.
This is before he won
Well,
four
he
grand
played.
finals.
Well, he played 150. I'm not exactly right, but I reckon about 150 games at Port Adelaide.
Geez, they gave up.
What's
on
he
him
playing? 400.
Yeah.
Work it out. Do your maths from that. I know Al will. She'd be all over it being a school teacher.
I'm on holidays, mate.
What about
Okay.
Koshy stuffed up? That's
Yeah,
all I
well,
can say.
No adding
all
for
I
me
know is
until
that
2 weeks.
the guy looks fit enough, and as Chad Wynyard, he said that.
We needed to said, how can you fall out of a caravan? Leah can fall out of anything we need.
Mate,
She's
it's been.
Leah can fall off a dining chair.
Yeah,
She's sitting there having
she'd
dinner.
trip over an ant, but actually got a hit. Actually got a foot up to get over the ant. But no, look, the thing is about him. He's, I suppose, the best way to describe the great man is that he's a clubman. He'd be the sort of guy that you'd want to go in and play your footy with, isn't he?
yeah. Are you going to have a tear in your eye on Saturday night?
Oh, mate, I'm crying now. Oh, seriously.
He
Yeah.
loves him. He loves him. The beef Burgoyne. 400
I,
games.
I'm having a
Beef burger,
beef. I'm
is that
having
what
a
we're
beef
having for
sausage.
Yeah.
I think it was all sorted. And he's playing against Port Adelaide.
And he's definitely in the team.
You cry
He's
with
playing
Carol.
half back. So he's.
And you've got beef snag in your hand.
I have got a
Well,
beef snag.
you're
Sorry,
eating
by the
the
beefy
Burgoyne.
Burgoyne. But no, I can't eat and count
Yeah,
my
you can.
can.
Otherwise, it's going to get cold.
Yeah, well, all I can say about him is that he's got a great family, and look, they'd be proud of him. I think everyone's proud of him.
400
and,
games, huge achievement,
There's not much
though.
more you can say. Win or lose, I don't like our chances, but the thing is, he wins. He wins. So at the end of the something that's fantastic.
4 grand finals, flags.
And you're great. And listen,
Yeah, 429.
I know we're sitting there.
427.
We're second,
Boomer's 426.
second
426.
bottom. That's right. We're sitting bottom and second bottom.
Yeah.
Let's see, Boomer. So he won't catch Boomer,
Yeah.
but
Dustin Fletcher,
he
yeah,
will catch. I think he'll
Fletch.
catch
No,
403
Fletcher's the
for
only other
Dusty.
one.
Fletcher.
Dustin Fletcher.
Dustin
He's
Fletcher.
403.
400. Or he'll pass that.
Yeah.
No,
And
long
there
as
was
it doesn't
no
get
one.
injured.
Was there anyone on Kevin Bartlett? What did he do?
That would be 456. There was
Kevin
no
Bartlett.
No, I think he might get Kevin Bartlett. Wouldn't
He
he?
rolled the Channel 9
403.
Camaro. I think that's-
Wasn't he the premier?
that
Oh,
was
hang on.
Kevin Bartlett.
Hey, Kevin, if you're there, Kevin, hang on.
There's a lot of Kevin
Hang on.
Bartletts
Look,
around.
Kev,
Hey,
that's the came over.
can we just quickly talk
sorry.
about footy? We'll get on State of Origin in a minute, but
Oh, geez,
Do we
talk
have
about
to?
that.
oh mate, what a mental game! But
gonna have a
I just
sausage.
want to talk about teams, and like Corey's team, Carlton, are trying to get into the 8 years. You got a chance there, mate? Still? Yeah.
Nah, not this year.
Oh, gone.
Still building.
Gone. We are dead bottom. You guys are, I think, second last or
We're
third
playing well.
last. I
But we're
know.
both playing
But
well.
what's the plan now, Glennie? Do you want to win?
No.
No. No.
No, and we're not.
But do
because-
the teams want to win?
Yes. The teams want to win, but I know that you guys. I actually think you're getting most of your players back now, but you've had a treacherous run of
Horrendous.
injuries. When we're saying you guys, we're talking about North Melbourne Football Club.
Oh, they know that.
And Hawthorn, it surprised me when we beat GWS, to be fair. And
We should have.
Young Will Day is a sensation. We've got some young kids coming through. I think we've seen the mark of the year, as far as I'm concerned.
That
And
was
I'm not
huge.
being biased. That was massive.
Yeah.
I thought that was a ripper. O'Brien, I've been waiting 8 years for you to do that, and thank God you did it, son. That was a ripper.
Well, you have a bite of sausage, mate. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
I
say,
will.
just in from Corey, he's just told me that Bashahuli is out for the rest of the year.
It was that.
He rolled his ankle, and it was a
And that
bad
was a
injury.
bad one, was it? That
I'm going
was
to
it.
say, though, kudos to him, though, because when I saw that, I thought he's gone. He's got to go off. He didn't. He kept playing. He ran after the ball straight away, straight into the competition. It was bad. I don't know, guys, if you saw it or not, but he's got stood on. His ankles rolled, his heels gone under, and he just got up and started running again. So,
Well, at least he's done in the game. Jarman Impey, he did his at training. Out for the year.
Hawthorn player, though. That's what you expect.
And Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
What about Melbourne, boys?
Now, isn't that... I'll just give you a little bit of nostalgia there. Both Chad Wingard and Jarman Impey, they were with... I don't know if they actually played with the great man Burgoyne and that when, because they were a little bit after him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But both of them are injured and they don't get to play on the game. But they'll be there in spirit, as he said, and I just think it's sensational.
Juanita's just said that all the teams are playing in Melbourne. What do you think about that one, Ronnie?
Crap.
You don't like
Yeah,
it?
it's rubbish.
Oh, you
crap.
because you wanted it here, didn't you?
No, it's not just that. I just think Melbourne...
should have been in
Melbourne
Tassie.
are the worst people with the coronavirus, and it's only going to take one, then the whole football's going to be gone.
Yeah.
It should have been...
They
Yeah.
nowhere
Nice
from
to
to
go,
train,
didn't they?
nowhere
They were
from
around
train.
the country.
Griffith signed for
Well, I
some
think the
places.
Blues. We've got
Yeah.
Corey.
Work out.
Corey's the great man that sponsors us.
I tell you what, if you want something done in your garden,
Should we go to it? Should we go?
Why don't we?
Well, we might have just jumped it because the great man's here tonight, and we're in his caravan.
He's over here. Can you pan
And
over?
he's
Pan
lovely.
over- Pan over so I can say hello.
Lovely Ange.
Pan
In the
over.
van.
He's
We're in the
sitting
van, as they say. There we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
There he
Ange.
is.
There we go. Come on, you're on.
He wouldn't come on, but
Leah's still out there at the bottom of the. All right, we will cut to the.
Corey's Garden
That's
Landscaping, guys, fantastic sponsor of the show. Mate, did you see what he did with the House of Hope, with all the gardening and everything? Did it all for nothing, didn't you?
Well,
Yeah.
excuse me, that went down the wrong way. Even though we, well, I might do. Sorry about that. God help me.
Fettuccine.
But,
Hello, Fettuccine.
The big
He's
fella's on.
Yeah.
He's not at Dove Creek, is he?
No,
Dove Lake.
Dove Creek.
You're not sitting under the pier again, eh?
No, mate, he's in heavy lockdown, COVID.
Oh, they are too.
Anyway, what were we going to say about Corey's Garden Landscaping?
Got no idea now. I've lost all. The only thing, no, what I was going to say is that no, he actually has worked on this property where we are now,
Yes.
and done. What have you done down here, Corey? How many?
600 square metres of turf
There, 600 square
2 days.
metres of turf for you
in 2 days.
in 2 days. That is what can be done when you put your mind to it, and we're lucky we got the greatest sponsor of all time.
Well,
Corey's
Garden.
Landscaping and Garden, and
Oh,
they
garden
are brilliant.
sort of.
And lovely Ange.
sort-
How good's that?
you
Here
sort
we
of done
go.
right.
We're wiping.
What
we're
did I
going.
miss?
Called
It's
in
gone.
Did I say Corin?
80 sec Corey's.
Landscaping.
Did you say that? We're going to go over
All right,
that.
you're back in.
Hello.
Well, I buggered that up, didn't I?
You did. Corey's Garden and Landscaping.
Okay, well, I know that. I've had a couple of frothies because that's what we are, Jeff.
No, Rob.
We are the Friday
Rob's just asking you on dial-up, mate. No, we're on hotspot because we are down at Port Arthur in the Corey and Ange Palace of Love down here.
We're in the. It's like a massive TARDIS, isn't it?
It is.
It is. It's like
It's Port Arthur Internet.
So sorry.
Look, this is a house on wheels.
So sorry, mate.
Port Arthur Internet.
If we're a little bit glitchy tonight, it's probably because we've had half a dozen beers in the last 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and we don't have really good Wi-Fi here. So
Port Arthur
we
Internet
don't have any Wi-Fi.
with Optus. we're screwed.
We've got. It's the only time, mate, if you live in the mainland, and there's more petty melons down here than people.
Yeah.
And if you know what they are, do you know what they are?
Do you? They're a little wallaby.
They're a
aren't
little
they?
wallaby.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're everywhere.
All right, let's just go a quick one around the room. Ange just said this time last year, she said Melbourne will be right up there, right?
I This is a great call.
Well, let's just go
It's-
around.
it's a
Let's
true
just go
call.
around the room. But who do you think is going to be in the grand final? Let's start with you, Ange.
Melbourne.
Melbourne versus.
Melbourne.
I don't know. Corey,
Brisbane Port.
Brisbane Port, Glennie.
Very tough. I think Richmond now are going to be out.
Out?
So and that was my pick at the start of the year, wasn't it? So I don't think they can do it. But I think okay. Well, I'd be happy with this. Melbourne versus Brisbane.
Holy guacamole!
There you go. And the Dogs, I'm not sure. It could be the Dogs. So they're my three, and it'll be out of those three.
You're going to hate me for this.
But I am going for Melbourne because what year do you think that was, guys? 19. I don't know when they played. It was before I was born,
56.
and I was only born yesterday.
56.
But 56. Well, I was born in 63, so that was
Well,
long
that's
time ago.
before, wasn't it? Yeah. Al, any idea who you think might be in the final?
Yeah,
You
I
probably
think
don't have no idea.
Yeah, it's
The
gonna
Dogs
be
are good.
COVID versus Scott Morrison.
There you go.
Oh, well.
Spot on.
Anyway, a little bit of
I'll put my money on
political.
that.
At
I'm gonna
Townsville.
put my money on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Townsville, yeah.
And just to make Glennie his
$1.
night, he'll have to throw down a few more VVs after this, but I think it's going to be Brisbane versus Geelong.
Oh,
Oh, he
Please
hates
don't
Geelong.
let
Australia.
Hates
I
Geelong.
don't like Geelong. It's not I don't like Geelong.
Oh, Suns to win.
Good.
Rob reckons that we're appropriate to be at a prison in Port Arthur.
She's over there.
Well,
She's gonna leave.
it gets eerie for you, mate. Dan, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh,
You know, when you're down here and we're close to Port Arthur. We're not quite at Port Arthur.
No,
We're a
no.
little bit of fun. We're in paradise here. This is actually Alf out of Home and Away would
Oh,
be proud of
God.
this. You viewers, I know you all love watching Home and Away.
I hope it's not
like I do.
bloody-
Mate,
But my
mate.
father, I mean Alf, I mean he. This is like Alf's. This is like Alf's caravan park on steroids. That's what it's like.
It is
That's
pretty
how good it is.
hey, talking about how good someone is, what about Josh Adokar? Did you watch the game?
Oh, what do they call him? There's a nickname for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a rat. Yeah, but anyway, he's sensational.
And he's just scored a hat-trick.
Josh had a car.
He's just scored a hat-trick for Melbourne
Who's Josh
last
Haddicott?
night.
Dude,
The
where's
Storm
my
win.
car?
Yeah, I flogged them.
Who do they play?
Rob, who did they play, mate?
Rob?
They
Sorry, Rob. Where are you?
absolutely flogged them. But the state of origin.
Don't fall.
Our makeup artist is.
You need a headlight.
So
No, I
Queensland,
had it on, but it was bright in everyone's eyes.
Queensland comprehensively
Don't fall down any
Flogged.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
so let's be honest with rugby league at the moment. The Maroons, they've dominated for the last decade, and I think it's all finished. Are we?
the Fox.
The Fox.
Josh
Of
Adokar.
course, it's the Fox. What did I say? The Rat.
No, you
I'm
said
thinking about Johnny Platt, and everything goes back to
Jamie
Hawthorn.
Foxx.
No, it's the Fox,
He's
and
nice.
well done, Rob. But so it's going to be the Blues, isn't it, for the next decade?
they're good. They're
Look at
good.
the
And I saw the
They're
Australian.
strong, aren't they? And the big Latrell Mitchell.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
He's a unit.
Yeah, just if you're out there watching it and you're thinking what I'm thinking, I thought Latrell Mitchell,
Used to drink.
he's a big boy, but
He's a
but
big
is he a little bit plonker
Oh, I
like
don't know,
me?
but I wouldn't like to get in his way.
Oh hell no, hell no. But he looks a little bit.
Yeah, so they're a little bit of world of hurt them,
And-
right?
Don't be
So
too close to that
beating
step,
on their
though.
own patch
Or
up there
else
too,
you'll fly
Jeffy.
out the door.
So
And they beat the Roosters.
and the Roosters,
Storm beat the
Storm beat
Roosters.
the Roosters, so they are.
Thank
flying.
you, Fettuccine. He's
So,
coming in. With,
Me?
your internet is stopping out. Yeah, we'll make this a very quick show tonight because
Yeah.
the internet's not working. Just wanted to also say Nick Kyrgios through to the next round, and so
Yes.
is your mate.
Oh, let's go party. Let's go party. How does it
I
go?
don't
Let's
know.
go party. Let's go and have a party.
Yeah, something.
Oh,
Like that.
I've lost it. Anyway, but well done, Ash.
How good is she?
She's a star, and you're right. Kyrgios did win, and
Nick
He's
Kyrgios
getting
had to
better.
stop his game at 11 o'clock at night because of the COVID. Doesn't like to be out after
Curfew.
11.
It was curfew.
Yeah, you can't.
And
COVID stops after 11, so get into bed.
in basketball news, very quickly, the Simmons, the Australian great fella, he's copped a lot of
Not
flack,
that
more
significant.
flack.
He's not coming home.
It's all
No,
right.
no.
Yeah, they're all
No,
right.
Simmons.
They're doing
Yeah.
No, he's not coming home. He's not going to play for the Boomers. Is that what
He's
we
gonna
are?
get away with it.
Boomers, aren't we?
Yeah.
He's not playing. He's not going to the Olympics, and
Likes the fight.
he's just copped a lot of stick. But mate, just put it behind you. You're a great basketballer. You might have to move on.
Yeah.
Go play for Carlton next year.
Go and play for Carlton.
Yeah, come and do some home sports. That's what I reckon.
Now,
Well, he was a
Did
footballer.
Collingwood just pick up the big
Apparently, he actually could play football.
Yeah.
I think he was an Essendon.
Didn't
who?
Oh, that's a shame.
Simmons was a Essendon supporter. Apparently,
Did you
could
say you're out with it, Corey?
apparently could have
about
played
Carlton not
football,
coming
but
down?
Oh, there.
Out with it.
Oh.
didn't Collingwood just picked up another basketball player or a baseball player or something?
I bet 200, and he's a big tall unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. About
Paying
200.
1.2 million to play.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they're looking at Brad Scott as a
Yeah.
coach.
So Brad Scott. Well, let's okay. We'll talk quickly about Collingwood.
Quickly.
Brad Scott, Sam Mitchell,
Yes.
Sam Mitchell.
Lyon in the mix still. or is
They'd
he-
have to go Sam Mitchell. They'd have
They'd
to.
have to. He'd be-
Lion
he'd be my pick.
and
Harvey.
Harvey.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sam
sorry,
Mitchell.
Robert Harvey, of course.
Yeah.
He'd be well at the moment. He didn't do too bad. He's got the whole year to
Give me
try and
that
get the
one,
gig,
Sam
isn't he?
Mitchell.
Yeah.
And he was.
Give it a go.
I mean, as far as greats go, he was a great.
Yeah,
So
whatever. We should get him on the show.
yeah,
probably
but
can, actually.
as they said, massive club
Sam
Collingwood, and
No, Robert Harvey.
anyone who gets the gig,
Robert
I
Harvey.
mean, why would you want to
Yeah.
go there?
Yeah, Kenny Peace's best mate, Robert Harvey. We get him
Oh,
on.
He
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Well,
go,
as we said, if we go back to one of our, probably 2 years ago, but when we did one of the interviews with Kenny Peace, and he said that the great man Robert Harvey actually, this is actually true, folks, he blew up a running machine at his gym. That's how fast he was going and how long he was going on it. And it didn't surprise me because I'd never seen him go to ground. So
Amazing
anyway,
man.
there you go.
Amazing man.
Anything else in sport?
There was. I just actually forgot. What did you just say something about that? You reminded me of something and I forgot.
6 years. No.
Nah, I can't remember. Anyway, let's go drink some beers around the fire.
We're done?
Yeah, we got a
well,
question
look,
on
now.
that. Oh no, no.
Oh no, we're back on now.
In the red,
No,
it's not yellow.
I wanted to say, because Juanita's just reminded me that the Heat, Damon, the Heat header, he is seeded
Have a seat,
for his
mate.
next tournament, so he doesn't have to go through. This is a
Thanks.
dart player, Damon Heater. He doesn't have
So he's through.
he doesn't have to qualify. He starts on the second round, Juanita, second or third round, and he just comes in and plays against the best of the best. He doesn't have to.
So
actually
he's
seed.
made it.
Oh, he's going well.
Well
He's
done.
going well. So
You'd be proud. We need to
Damon.
be proud. And,
And
well done.
in about 13 weeks, we'll be live from Bathurst.
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
yes, heading to well, that's if we can get there.
Well, that's as long as
Did you just
Mr.
get me?
COVID's not involved. But let's hope
Oh
not.
no. I
And
wasn't posing, Al.
Oh no.
all right, so we're going a bit wobbly here. So, guys, that's all we've got tonight. As I said, we're here in the COVID palace.
Jeff's had enough. He wants to get another drink.
Do we have a restriction, like 6 people? Can we fit any more in here, or is that a
No,
restriction?
they're
Shots.
nine.
Well,
Oh,
shots.
no, we can have
Well,
9.
see.
Okay,
And,
we're all right.
It's a wedding. We can have 100.
Yeah, Glenn and I are renewing our vows. Are we?
Yeah, oh yeah,
We
we are.
in Vic cleaning up the country. All the AFL teams to go. Vic, Townsville Supercars next weekend. Robbie,
Oh.
yes, we'll be all over that. Toddy Hazelwood and the Pizza Hut delivery car.
Yeah, we will.
Townsville
And
lockdown.
Okay.
Isn't Townsville locked down?
They're-
Yeah.
Oh, no,
there
till
is.
tonight.
They could be open this
Tonight.
weekend. Yeah,
Daniel
Yeah.
Ricciardo, mate,
Upsetting.
he not so good
Yeah,
at the moment
no.
in the McLaren.
No.
So he's jumped ship, and McLaren. What do you? I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're
I'm not right up with it, but
Camping. Who gives a shit?
McLaren used to be pretty good. He's just not
Hey, that's a good
performing.
one,
What's the
yeah.
go? The car.
Ah, who knows, mate? Who knows?
Anyway,
I don't really know.
he gets paid well enough, so
Yeah.
suck it up. But anyway,
All right, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. As I said, a short show. We're in Port Arthur having a camping trip.
Oh, hang on.
We're in the palace.
I'm going to get locked up again after because we're in Port Arthur.
We're about to go out and have some beers out at the fire. Just on the guys on the fly into July.
Oh yes.
Good on you guys. We're
Yeah,
up
I
and
started.
running.
I've done mine. I hope
You're not
you-
even registered.
Hey,
You're not in.
You've
missed it.
No, I haven't.
No,
I've
it's
already
still
done
going.
24.
Yeah, I think so.
So flying in July, guys. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, we're in it.
We're flogging.
You better be.
We're flogging. So I'm up to
Well, if I'm behind, I'll have to start.
nearly 10,000
Yeah.
steps again today. What's going on here? Aaron, what does she know? You're live, Jeff Payne. Call in. What's it say?
Who is he?
Ray. He's an old mate of mine.
It's from the Friday Frothy. He said, you know where I live because you put in Port Arthur. You know where I live.
Yeah, I don't know where you live, Razor. That's the problem. You can come down here and visit us, mate. Plenty of beers in there.
Actually, I did
Oh,
a
nearly 8,000 steps.
Plenty of beers in there. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight, Glennie. Been a pleasure sitting here in the palace with you, drinking some beers and
we've had a few.
listening, talking to Juanita and the fettuccine tonight.
Yeah.
So well done, guys, for joining us.
It's been look. We wasn't going to go on, but we feel we have to.
Oh, we didn't feel we had to.
We wasn't going to mention any horses
We
tonight,
wanted to.
Juanita and that. So you'd be
Reduce the
thankful
bottle
of
of
that.
Yeah.
So you'll
well,
save
tradition.
Oh,
you'll save a
what?
fair bit this weekend. I know you go and put all your money on
Yeah,
my
and
bets.
let's go to the Bombers. Let's go Bombers.
Oh yeah, by the way.